Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. How to heal the world. How to create positive world change. A lot of people, they watch the news. They read a newspaper. You may even go outside of your house and say, oh my gosh, what kind of world am I living in? I realized along my journey that the world out there is really a reflection of the world in here. Therefore, all healing must start within ourselves. Some people say, how can they actively participate in the ongoing transition on planet Earth without becoming emotionally involved in a negative way with the kinds of images they are seeing in the media? How can they have that motivation, the inspiration, the dedication to stay positive? I realize that in becoming the greatest version of yourself, we must also realize that it starts with your own lifestyle. What are you doing? Forget about everyone else, but what are you doing in your own life to promote change and to improve yourself? I do not seek to heal the world. No. My only motivation is to be better than I was yesterday, because in doing that, now people can be inspired by my journey. We have no control about what other people are doing, even what is taking place within the world. We only have control on our internal condition. If everyone realized this, the whole world would change in a split second, because now we take back our power. I have used some tools along my journey in becoming the greatest version of myself to not only heal the world, but to start healing myself. Number one is changing your focus. Whatever you focus on grows. My daily mantra. What I mean by this is by seeing that, are you just consuming fear? Because all of that is energy depleting. I am all about solutions. How to stop absorbing other people's energy. Because when you focus on solutions, your whole life improves for the better. Now, you are stepping into the love frequency. Changing your focus is realizing that the more attention you pay to something, the more energy you give it. It's not about turning a blind eye to what's happening in the world. I am a realist. Being authentic is about being honest. But when we are authentic, we say to ourselves, how is this serving me right now? What can I do about it? Because we don't control the external world. We can only control our internal condition. That is alchemy. We have to become alchemists to start creating world change, to start turning that negative into positive. I say to myself all the time, take responsibility for your emotions and for your feelings. How the media get you is through your emotions, because they know how you are going to react. But in knowing thyself, we have to have total mastery over our emotions. That is how to start healing the world. To say, wait a minute, I am not a victim. I do not have to externalize my power. I can take it back. Many times we feel angry about what is taking place within the world. But anger is one of the lowest frequencies there is. Joy is one of the highest frequencies there is. So I say to myself, laugh more, have fun, smile more. It's not a crime yet. And once you do that, your whole life miraculously changes. Meditating daily helps me to realize that it's all within us. We are the world. As we change, the world changes. But we can't be fearful, we can't be anxious and expect there to be calmness within the world. No. Because the world mirrors us. The world is nothing more than the collective energy of the planet. So in creating positive world change, it's all about not becoming a negative match vibrationally to something that angers you, because now you are contributing, you are adding more fuel to the fire. If you are seeing fear, you have to be love. You have to become the magician. We are not alone. The reason why I share is because I know what time it is. I realize that we are living in a new paradigm. That's why everything I do in my life is all about helping to raise the frequency. But I can't do it alone. So every day I am connecting with other people who share a similar vision. This is how to turn the negative into positive. To start connecting with those who remind you who you are. I love art, and art is a great way to start becoming an alchemist. Art is a great way to start loving yourself more. Art is a great way to start creating positive change within the world. Artists are the ones who govern the world, not politicians. So if you are a singer, if you are a dancer, if you are a scientist, if you are a mathematician, a psychologist, an infinite being, get creative. Start sharing your vision with the world. Start making a documentary, a video. We are living in the new world. So instead of complaining about the world, start moving into the radical action for change. I look at my lifestyle. In becoming the greatest version of myself, I say, what am I eating? I always talk about food and nutrition because that's where it all begins. Once you start incorporating more healthier foods into your diet, you will have more clarity. That will give you more intelligence about how to find solutions about healing the world. It's not about being hard on ourselves, because a lot of what we see around us has been constructed. We have to ask ourselves, what are we constructing within our own minds? Positive world change for me is all about asking ourselves, what kind of job are we doing? What is our life purpose? That's what I'm talking about. I realized that at the age of 17, I wanted to study psychology. My whole life since then has been about studying human behavior, working with autistic children, people with ADHD, people with all kinds of problems. I'm counseling people every single day. That is my contribution to positive world change. It is about asking yourself, what am I doing? A lot of people say, I want to help change the world. But what is your job? What are you doing? 9 to 5. Because if you are not part of the solution, you are part of the problem. I say it's about having fun. It's about seeing the world in a humorous way. To see that stress will not change the world any more than fear. But love, joy, compassion, this generates energy within ourselves to accept ourselves 100%. Now we can give other people the permission to accept themselves 100%. We have to be fearless, come out of the woodwork, to start speaking not from our minds, but from our heart space. It takes a lot of bravery, because who wants to clean up? No, see ya. But I realized that I had to stop lying to myself, like everything was peaches and cream. No. And I realized that nobody is coming to save us. We are the ones we are waiting for. So therefore, we all have to take responsibility for where we find ourselves. We all have to start reconnecting. It's not about me. I'm just a vessel for this primordial life force energy to express itself. It all starts with changing your perception about the world around you, to see that the world is built up of ideas. But whose ideas are they? The attitude we have is what we do have control over. I realize that, am I going to build my world, or am I going to help build someone else's? So I said, wait a minute. What am I working for? Who am I working for? I am going to enjoy helping to raise the frequency. That is an attitude I made, which created positive energy, because I let go of that victim mindset and embraced that abundance mindset. At the end of the day, the only thing that matters is who had the most fun. Remind yourself that you are the world. As you change, the world around you changes. We are here, having fun. Smile, smile, laugh. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace.